Is it really how we're going to start our day, Max? Just so he's staring at me? No? Darla? How do you want to start the day, Darla? Want to start by being tired? Bruce? Yeah. You doing, Matt? How you doing, guys? It's old guy Jim here. I know I've been gone for quite a while. Haven't made a video in quite a while. Haven't been feeling that good. It's not the cancer. Everything's fine there. But gonna kind of give you an idea of what's going on. I can't even walk into this room. I can't even walk into this room anymore. It's that bad. I mean, I gotta move stuff and crawl over stuff to get the stuff, and there's just way too much stuff. And on top of that, I've had to make another OEM order, which I am really trying to get my screws straight in my head, I guess you could call it. Oh, I actually picked up a set of they call them garnishes. You know, they go on, you know, below your door, the length of your car. These are the best condition ones I could find. The ones that were on the car when I got it were absolutely mutilated, in bad shape. These I'm just going to hit with a heat gun, clean them up real good. I ordered all new OEM fasteners and the ones that go up in the front and all that good stuff. Always OEM. There's the bumper. This bumper is, I think I put some pictures up on Instagram that I was sanding. Doing a lot of sanding. Boy, is there a lot of sanding. The bumper, the front bumper cover it's like silk. Finished it off with 320 dry. It's actually ready to spray. It just needs wiped down with the clean chem. You know, wipe it down, hit it with tack rag. Back bumper over there, that one's done. The doors, one is done, and like I said, I'm not going to paint up in here because all this is actually perfect. There's nothing wrong with this paint. It's not chipped around the tops or nothing, which is good because removing that rubber, as I said before, when you remove the rubber and put it back on, it never goes back on right. The only rubbers that are removed are the ones that go around the outside of the door. You know, that they go all the way around the whole door. That actually lay in this lip right here. Those are easy to get back in. It's just these, once you remove them, they just don't go back on like OEM. Gosh, I don't know where to start. I'm sorry I've been gone for a long time. Just been sanding every day. And it's been cold here. I'm talking 30s and 40s down here in Louisiana. And it's been freezing. And I got an order in just recently. I can't remember what the hell it was that I ordered, though. What I got in. I don't know. This is how I make my sanding blocks. You know that shipping foam, that Pink Panther shipping foam? They actually make really cool sanding blocks. And they're actually really flat. They're, I mean, super flat. I put a straight edge on them and I couldn't find, they don't bow at all. That one there has got 220 on it. And I mark them so, because when they wear out, you can't really feel what's different. That one's got 320 on it. That's what I usually finish up with. And all the little tiny pieces, I even make curved pieces for sanding, you know, around edges and stuff. And they actually work out pretty cool. I was showing the other room what I'm finding, the flaws that I spoke of. I think I did in my last video. 1 second. All right, and here's the trunk. I don't think it showed. Here's the trunk. I have to put a light on my head because it's dark in my house. Places like in here, they get the cover. I will just hit this all with 320. Nothing's bare metal, and spray it red in there. Same with behind the lights. Just give it a good 320. You know, hit it with red. It's out here that obviously that's important, but I got a light in my head. Well, anyways, when I'm sanding, these are the flaws that I'm finding. See that? That's a high spot. When I was blocking, it started coming through. I said, okay, there's the high spot. And there's a very, God, I can't get the light right. There we go. I guess I can do that. That would be a low spot where I put putty in. Another low spot. Another low spot, high spot, two high spots, low spot, and a low spot. When I started sanding the rest came out really good. So once I block these off, I can't get the light right. Sorry about that, guys. It's awful dark in my house. It's early morning. So, anyways, I still can't get the light right. Anyways, yeah, just sand out. This is all okay. I blocked this. It's all nice and flat. Everything's good. Just I don't want to leave any of these spots in there. I want to make sure I get everything out, because once you paint that, it's going to show like crazy. It's going to be really bad. Really bad. Let's see what else I can get. These are actually I don't need light now. Let me turn that off. Oh, there I am. Set my light down. These are the mud flaps, and if anybody can get or has, a lot of people take them off. I actually like the not mud flaps, just mud guards, you know. And there's the OEM part number right there. These are all OEM pieces, and they're getting hard to come by. I was going to order a new set from Honda, but they don't offer them anymore. And I have the rears, and I like to run those. I think they look kind of cool. Back there, let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's the traction bar. Remember I told you that was a Chinese, made traction bar. I can't get it focused back out now. There we go. That was a Chinese traction bar. On the two tabs that you see up on it, right there, and right there is what holds the intercooler and the radiator. I can't get into the room. I can't get back to nothing. There's my seat, my 8.58 pound flywheel, and I got the stage 5 clutch kit down. Look at this mess. I just can't get in here. I can't get in the room. That's my little bucket that I take with me. It's got all my sanding crap in it when I go out to sand. Those are all turbo parts that will go on the turbo. The turbo that I had for the car, I don't know if I've ever put it on video. There's some pictures of it on the Instagram. I got rid of it. It was just an eBay turbo, and I don't really trust it. So, if your turbo screws up and gets debris in your motor, that's a bad deal. And this little dealie right here, this is a brace. This bolts up onto the motor up here, and this apparently bolts onto the transmission. But this came off an automatic, and I don't think it's used on a standard transmission. That's the order that I made yesterday. Like I said, I made another OEM order. And way back there underneath that white sheet, way in the corner of the room, right there, that's my SC4 5-speed hydro transmission out of a 2000 Honda Civic Si. That was, I bought the whole car. I bought an EM1 just to get the cylinder head and the transmission out of it. The rest of the car I sold off, parted it out. Actually, somebody bought the whole rolling chassis. I think I sold it for $400. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't rusted or nothing. Anyhow, there's really not a lot going on. I thought I needed clear coat because I thought I only had 1 gallon of clear coat left. So last night, along with my OEM order for the transmission, let me tell you about the transmission real quick. I don't know, my transmission box with all of my parts in it is way down over there somewhere. I have $2,880 into my transmission. All the internals I bought brand new OEM. The only thing that I didn't buy was the actual shaft and the gears. All the seals and bearings and out throughout the whole, and the hardware in the transmission was all ordered brand new. Everything. That's because somebody ran 90-75 weight gear oil in the Honda transmission, and once you do that, they're done. They just completely just eats away all the tolerances. The synthetic oil that they're running, what's it called? Synchromesh. Synchro mesh is super, super thin. And the way it's like that is because the tolerances inside of a OEM transmission, a Honda OEM transmission, the tolerances between everything are super, super, super tight for, you know, so you can get lots of mileage out of the transmission. So once you put that heavy gear oil in it and run it like they probably did for years, all those tolerances get worn down. And you know, the transmission becomes sloppy and starts to eat the synchros. So I ordered new synchros, synchro cages, the bearings, the seals, all the little roller bearings that are inside. There's pin bearings in there. Just everything got replaced. I spent on parts for the transmission. I spent 20. I know it's ridiculous. About $2,000 or more. I don't know. OEM parts are for the transmissions are expensive as hell. Add it up sometime. Go have a look. I do order all my OEM Honda parts from HondaPartsNow.com. It's the cheapest place I could find OEM parts. And I'm just not, you know, and the synchros were really, really expensive. You know, they're just, it's just crazy the way it's just, the build is out of control, guys. I know it looks like I've gotten nowhere. But what you've got to understand is I have pretty much everything to assemble the car. Just, you know, with the cold weather, and I can't afford to get sick. I just can't. You know, I go out on warm days and start sanding. I bring the parts in the house when they're done so they don't get bashed up, because the last thing I need them is them to get scarred or scratched before I go to the paint shop. The guy in Covington is going to help me out. He's going to let me use his booth, like I said, and go in there and use all his stands or whatever and hang up my doors, my fenders, and actually paint in his vented. It's actually heated too, his paint booth is, which is really sweet. And nice guy. He's just going to let me use his booth. I knew the guy for like 20 minutes and started talking to him. He's like, you know what, why don't you get your parts, and, you know, when you're done and bring them down, you can just use my booth. I was like, whoa, whoa. Awesome. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. You know, it was great. But yeah, just, you know, every part is pretty much done. You know, these pieces right here, you know, stuff like this. Let me get this off here. You know, every part has been, you know, hit with a wire wheel and all sanded. You know where these go. These go right here. That's your, let me see, right, just like that. How do they fit in? There they go. They fit in like that. You know, they hold your bumper. You know, every piece of the car has been painted, base coat, clear coat. If I could afford powder coat, I would have powder coated everything, because that's pretty much lifetime. That stuff lasts forever. And in a big box, I don't even know where it is. There's a big box down there that has all the other pieces that go in. Let me turn this, see if I can get through here. Right, there we go. I don't even know what I was saying, but I had this out in another video. Like I said, I keep everything tucked away. That's in there is my cylinder head. It's all covered up down in there, all done. 4P did my oil pump. I had that ported. I think I mentioned that in another video, you guys. If you know, if you're gonna be running high RPM, your oil can foam up real easy. You know, from what's it called? What's that word I'm looking for? When you're anyways, when you rev hard, it gets, you know, jammed through your oil pump. It can start to foam. You lose oil pressure, and you know, it's just not good for your motor. So I'm still undecided on electronics. I bought my 4-bar map sensor from, I think I got that from Speed Factory. I think so. That is, I don't even know what's in there. Oh, that's the throttle position sensor. These are for cooling. I had those out one time. There is my boost controller, and just everything is in here. Absolutely, the entire car is in here, and in all these boxes. I can't even get to my clothes rack. It doesn't matter. Wear the same clothes every day, just like you guys do, because you're poor, like me. Over on this shelf here would be my those are the Those are the corner marker lights for the front. Those are new headlights. These are the garnishes. These are the garnishes that go up the outside of the door, right here on the outside. All the trim on the car is brand new. OEM Honda as well. If you guys got a 92 to 95 hatch or coupe, that's the part numbers for the garnishes in case yours is screwed up. And there's my skunk cams. Stage 1 works great with the turbo. I'm undecided on turbo. I'm either, you know, PFI Speed has a good reputation, and they have that turbo that Kyle uses on his hatch, and he said he beat the hell out of that turbo for 3 years. And my paint cans. You know, obviously that's a good turbo. He's made 700 or more, 770 I think he made with that turbo. It's a 3582 ball bearing. And or the Pulsar turbo. If you guys have experience with that turbo that Kyle uses, which PFI Speed sells it, I think it's pfispeed.com. Or if you have a Pulsar, the GT3582 or GTX 3582, if anybody's got any experience with those two turbos, you know, shout out and let me know, you know, what you think of them. It's going to be a short video today. I'm not going to use these. These are my door hinges. They're all painted up. I mean, door hinges. They're my hood hinges. They're all painted up. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get the K-Series quick release. I'd like to be able to pull my hood off, you know, pretty quick. What are these? These are the cap nuts that I bought for the valve cover, but they're not going to work because the bottom of them aren't wide enough. So I got to order OEM. I tried to get away with it, but it didn't work. So, and other parts here, that's a tool. That is that's a rib. What's it called? Rib nut. That's a rib nut. That's how I'm going to hold in my Lexan windows when I make them. Is I'm going to put rib nuts around. Put rib nuts around. Cut the Lexan. Put a rubber seal, a sticky rubber seal. Put the Lexan on and screw it on through the rubber to the rib nuts. So hopefully the windows won't leak that badly. They probably will leak a little bit. All the trim around my front windshield. There's two pieces back there. This is the top one that goes on the top of the glass, you know, up by your visor, you know, on the outside, of course. And these are the OEM seals that Honda sell that goes underneath the glass in the front. And in there is another. Actually, this box has the same seal in it as that is. I don't know why it came in a box. These are all OEM bolts that were ordered, 10 mil bolts from Honda. Everything that I pretty much got from this car came from. These are all the. This is for the garnish in front of the windshield where your windshield wipers are. Those are the little push pin buttons that hold it down. And everything is OEM Honda. That's why it's taken me so long to build the car, and why it's so friggin' expensive, is because I just don't want, you know, this is my last build. You know, let's face it, guys. You know, I'm gonna die someday. I mean, you know, from the cancer. I'm gonna go. You know, everybody's like, oh, don't buy OEM. You can get those at Lowe's and get that. You know, no, screw it. It's my last build. You know, I don't give a shit how much I spend. I can spend almost $1,000 a month in this car, $1,000 a month. Actually, I can spend $900. Actually, I got to keep $100 in my pocket. How do I survive? Well, like I said, this house is a friggin' wreck, and it belongs to my brother-in-law. I said, hey, look, I really need to put a lot of money in this car. Let me rent this place from you real cheap, and so I can build this car. Talked to my wife about it. She's like, yeah, you know, what the hell, we'll live in a dump until you get your car done. 2 years we've been in this dump, and the wife's getting a little antsy. But I'm going as fast as I can. But we should be done before the end of this year. We should be finished. Should have it done by the end of the year. And it should be, you know, show condition, I'm hoping. What do y'all think about these holes in the front bumper? You know, if I was, I actually hate them, but My intercooler goes all the way from here and is pinned right up against that. It takes up this entire area, and this was cutting off like 40% of my intercooler. Okay, there's no way I could get any air. My intercooler is huge. You've probably seen it in some of the videos. And, you know, I got to get air to it. It's pointless not to get air to it. But I was thinking about cutting it here and here and like having one big opening here like that. Then these two would be open. These two would be open. And then along, you know, just like instead of the holes. You know, what do you think? You think that would look better? And the holes, I don't know about the holes being on the front. I just don't know. The back bumper, I don't know if I can reach over there. It's got pieces that you can't see it. But anyways, this is what's taking so long. I was on the subject about ordering clear coat. That's what I was talking about earlier. I thought I only had 1 gallon of clear coat. I need 1.5 gallons to finish the car to you know, clear coat after I base, you know, I put the base on. But I do have 1.5 gallons. I was like, damn, I guess I didn't need to spend that $134 to get the clear coat here. So then I was gonna primer that. I was gonna primer the trunk out there, and I went to get my primer, and I don't have any primer. I was like, oh my God, really? I should have took what last little money I had and bought primer instead of clear coat. I ordered what I didn't need and didn't order what I needed. So, anyways, I'm trying, guys. I mean, I know I don't make a lot of videos and I disappear on you quite a bit. I got a lot of subscribers, but I don't get many people commenting because I don't put up enough content to get many people, you know, to say anything really. So these are the little clips that hold in the trim around the front window. These you had to buy the all new trim just to get these clips, and that was way too expensive. So I found a place that had just the clips, which is cool. And I don't even know what's in there. Oh, it's my air temperature sensor, and that is my old map sensor. That's right. This is a 4-bar. That's a stock one. I do have a lot of parts that I took. Even these here. Hold on a minute. Those clips are for the trim, you know, that runs down the roof of our cars. Let me see if I can get over here again. I don't want to mess up that bumper. These strips right here, they go down the top, you know, along a roof line on both sides. I don't want to drop it. And I ordered OEM clips for those. There they are. That's a part number, anyways, that holds those. If you guys need a part number or need, you know, or any questions about, you know, this, that, or the other, I've gone through everything on the car, every little nut and bolt. I can get you just about any part number that you need or can't find. Or I've done a lot of research for parts that I need that weren't available that I found, and stuff like that. I've had to resort to eBay sometimes, but a lot of the stuff on there is fake, and you just don't know what you're getting. You gotta chance it, you know. And in that foam box, they had a little igloo right there. Igloo, I guess they call them. Little beer cooler. That's got my rear, all my rear taillights, and I keep those really, really protected. I think I pulled them out in the last video because they're so brittle. You know, you can flick them on the edge with your finger like that, just pop, and you can snap a piece right off of them. When they get old, they get brittle as hell. What is this up here? Oh, yeah, even that. Even ordered these for the car. New door handles. Yeah, new door handles. These are actually not the ones. They actually came in a full set. These are for... Wait a minute, is there a lock in here? Is this it? Hold on, let me look at this. These are... Those are for a 4-door. There's no key. This is... Oh, the bag's actually open. Okay, these are for a 4-door. These are the for the back door on a 4-door, which I don't need these. They're brand new. I bought a whole set. Got the front and the rear. The fronts I have, and I'll be damned if I know where they're at. But they're in this room somewhere. But if anybody needs new door handles without the lock, if you have a 4-door or you don't want locks in your door, I got brand new handles. You can shit. I'll ship them to you. I don't care. What the hell am I gonna do with them? After the car is done, what else I got in there? Some gauges. It's on my O-rings. These are all parts. My turbo manifolds down there. A bunch of stuff. When this car is finished, I'm going to have a ton of extra parts. Because, to be honest with you, my memory from the chemo is kind of cooked. And a lot of these parts, I ordered twice. A lot of parts. So when I get done with the car completely, whatever I have extra that I ordered twice were nice parts like the front fenders. The OEM front fenders I didn't use. They were just dented up just a little bit. I just bought new ones. And I was really surprised about the new fenders. There's one back there. Way right there. Got my finger on it. That's one of the fenders. The other one is further in the corner. But I'm going to be giving away everything that doesn't go back on the car. I'm going to give away everything. You guys message me, give me an address, I'll mail it out to you, whatever I have extra, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. And to tell you the truth, there's going to be quite a bit of stuff that you know, like for instance, let's take this that holds the garnish in front of the windshield, the pins. Look how many I got. I got 3 bags of them, and I only need like 6 of them. But the way the description was, when I didn't understand it at first, the way the description was on the Honda website, it would say, you know, 6 required, 1 package. Well, that 1 package, I didn't read the description. There's 10 in the package. So I would order, like, you know, whatever amount I thought I needed, and it came out being way too much. You know, and 10mm bolts that are all brand new from Honda. I have hundreds of these that I ordered like 4 times in here somewhere. You know, I over ordered a lot of stuff, and it's all going to be free and available to you guys when the car's done. Just going to give it to whoever, you know, actually needs it, not somebody who wants to take the parts and flip them for cash. I would like to help someone with their build. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. It's been 27 minutes. Not a very exciting video, and I'm just standing in the room and talking to you, but I want to put something up, let you guys know that I am sanding out parts. I am getting there. It's going to get painted. These temperatures outside have got to come up. It's just too cold for me. You know, being 55, I have extremely bad arthritis. When I walk, some days it's so bad I actually hop or use my cane. You know, I'm an old bastard, guys. I mean, I'm beat too. To add on to that, I have hereditary rheumatoid arthritis, and I was a bodybuilder, actually real heavy lifting for 23 years. And all the meniscus between my bones is all worn paper thin. So that didn't help. And when I say serious bodybuilding, I mean serious. When I first started, I was like 165 pounds. The heaviest I ever got was 236. So, and then, you know, just pounding the weight, you know, eating and working out really hard. I was an athlete my entire life. And I just destroyed my joints by doing that, especially my right shoulder is really bad. I had to have surgery on that twice. So, for an old guy that's beat half to death, you know, I'm doing all right. Hey, there's my other door handles. They're in that bag, right? I'll put my finger on it right there. That's the front door handles. That's the front ones. And the old ones are red. They're right there. That I'm not going to use. And there's the other one right there. So I have a pair of front red door handles if somebody needs those. You know, if you guys need some, drop me a comment down below. And if I know I have extra or something, I'll send it to you. So I got a lot of extra stuff. And you know, all the inside the door, all the you know, the hard lines that operate your door, and these little clips that you know, that go on those metal lines, get brittle and they break. So I bought all brand new clips that hold those metal rods in. It's stuff like that. I've replaced absolutely everything in the core. Absolutely everything. Even a new steering nut for the steering wheel. So, you know, it's crazy. But anyways, okay, I'm out of here. This has been 30 minutes of absolutely boring. I'm going to make a suggestion. Jump over to Deadbeat Garage. He just bought a 64. I think it's an Impala. No, it's not an Impala. It's the other one. Looks just like an Impala. He bought a S10 Chevy pickup, and his content's been pretty cool lately on Deadbeat Garage. Go check out Bravus is his name, and his son is Braven. And he's got some pretty cool stuff going on. I watch his show all the stuff. He's the guy is really innovative. I learned a lot from him, a ton from him. This guy can do just about anything. He's fantastic. So a lot of stuff he does, I don't like, but more so than not. But anyways, yeah, this is the room from hell, and I actually have a whole car in here. The only part I don't have in here is the rolling chassis itself. but the whole car is in here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to go outside. It's actually warming up a little bit outside, so I think it's supposed to get up to 61 today. I can tolerate that. I'll go outside and do some sanding, and I gotta order some primer as soon as I get some more money. Okay, anyways, you know the deal. Thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe, make a comment, comment more than once. You know, I do that all the time on people's YouTube channels. I don't know if it bothers or not, but you know, I comment an awful lot. I watch an awful lot. And one last thing, I'm undecided on electricals still. I don't know if I should go P28, AEM, or Fuel Tech. I don't know. I don't know what to go with. You know, if I use a P28 ECU, you know, it's you know, 30-year-old technology, and you know, you put the S300 V3 in it, of course, the Honda, but it's still an old ECU that could, you know, something could go wrong with it. The AEM one is kind of cool. I like the Bluetooth on the S300 V3 by Honda. I like that Bluetooth thing. That's kind of cool. Fuel Tech, the 450, I think would work fine for me, but you know, they're so damn expensive. They're just crazy expensive. But no more than any other thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Anyways, this is the room. This is it. Comment, subscribe, whatever you do. I watch all your guys' channel all the time. Go watch Andy's Adventures. I always tell you to go watch his channel. This guy's welding like mad crazy. He has gotten so good at welding. Super good welder. Andy's Adventures, Deadbeat Garage. That other guy from Canada, I think he lives in Canada. He always says hello. Welcome to, I can't remember the name of the show. He's a cool dude. Papadakis. I can't even say his name. Papadakis. The guy that builds motors, that guy's fantastic. And anyways, okay, I'm out of here. Gotta go. Like, subscribe, make a comment. Appreciate you guys stopping by.